Talking to us. Welcome back to Friday Night Lights. With 18 games to go, the Otters find themselves 4 points out of the final playoff spot in the West.
Tonight, Chris Hartsburg's team welcomed the Oshawa Generals, featuring former Otters Alan McShane and Brett Newman.
Best wishes to Otters beat writer Victor Fernandez. Covered his final Otters game tonight. He and his family moving to Ocean City, Maryland. We love you, Vic. Otters putting up a fight for him in the second. Peter Chaika ties it at 1. Oshawa would retake the lead, but here come the good guys. Garrett Podubny G-Unit in front. 25th of the year. We're tied at 2. Little puck luck late in the second. Daniel D'Amato credited with his 4th of the year. Otters up 3-2 after 2. But in the third, hello, Newman. He ties it up against his former team. We go to overtime, and you guessed it, Alan McShane delivers the game winner against him. The Otters fall 4-3 as we check out the Lewis Fitness and Performance scoreboard. They pick up 1 point in the playoff chase, back home tomorrow against Windsor.
Mercier's men's basketball starter and Navy vet Patrick Smith on the anthem tonight against the Syracuse ladies. First period, it's Abby Milani with the first goal for the Orange, beating Sarah McDonnell. But Emma Newton ties it up at 1 in the first. Sam Isbell would add a power play goal in the second. Megan Korzak would score twice. Newton adds another, but Mercier falls 6-5. Same two teams tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Prior to tonight's Bayhawks game in Lakeland, Florida, the Atlanta Hawks sent two-way players Jalen Adams and Alex Poitras back to the G League.
Erie also announced it has traded forward Billy Preston to the Texas Legends in exchange for returning player rights to Cody Miller-McIntyre, who is currently playing in Russia.
Headed south now, and the new Bayhawks met up with the old Bayhawks, now known as the Lakeland Magic. What a night for Alex Poitras at his return. 40 points, a career best to go along with 12 rebounds. Still wasn't enough. Bayhawks fall at Lakeland 109-103. Cavs at the Wizards. Great to see Kevin Love back in the lineup. He missed the first 50 games after left foot surgery. Guess what, guys? He played the first 6 minutes, scored 4 points, and did not return. No reason why given. Well, he scores there, but the Cavs lose 119-106. We'll keep you updated on that one. Day 2 of the state team wrestling tournament in Hershey, and the only team left in the quest for state gold, well, at least when I checked last. You know what? I can't even tell you for a fact if Reynolds won their semifinal match today. We'll see if we can get it later on this show. Point was, Prep did win in the consolation bracket after losing to Kiski area. The Ramblers will wrestle again tomorrow against Cedar Cliff in the morning, and Conneaut area and Greenville both eventually lost their matches today, so their tournament is done. We'll get to that in a minute.
Mike Weller, the Mercier's wrestlers on the college mats trying to knock off top 5 Pitt Johnstown tonight. We begin the action here at 125 pounds. It's Brendan Howard from Pitt Johnstown, the 2-point takedown against Jacob Ruggieri for the Lakers. Another takedown here in the middle of the first period. Ruggieri falls on the mats 3-0 in his individual match. The Lakers can't get it done, though. They fall 30-9 on the mats. They face Findlay tomorrow at 2 p.m. back at home.
Reynolds won 46-20, so they'll wrestle for a state championship tomorrow. And congrats to the Gannon women's wrestling team completing its first season in program history at today's WCWA Nationals in Marietta, Georgia. Fort LaBeouf grad Kayleigh Blair picking up one of the 4 wins for GU. They finished 30th in the standings. We got one Mora College signing day to wrap up the week. As in Fairview's Chris Mora, the two-way star headed to Slippery Rock University, will play outside linebacker. On the offensive side of the ball, Mora finished with nearly 3,100 career rushing yards and 37 touchdowns. He holds the school record for most rushing yards in a single game with 379, and now it's off to the Rock.
I've been dreaming this moment pretty much my whole life, and you're in one of the best D2 conferences in the nation, so you got the PSAC, very competitive, and I'm just excited to get out there. I mean, looking up to guys like Shannon Jackson, Harold Coles, Tyler Sargent, so you got a lot of guys that you're looking up to, and to just be up there with them means a lot.
Among the special guests in the house for Mora's signing days, little bro, Brady. Just 2 years old. Coming up on Friday Night Lights, our fans and play of the night.
Plus some bad news on the diamond for the Indians before the season even begins. That's next on Friday Night Lights.